All right, welcome everybody. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, a little smile to greet this day. Greeting this day from a place of inner joy. If you're not feeling that yet today, then maybe your smile will help to bring that out. And then breathing in and just listening to the sounds of the day, awakening. Hearing life rising with you today. And then taking another awakening breath in. And as you breathe out, fill your body with the breath, with presence. And I invite you to bring your hands to your belly and really feel the breath. And it's as if your hands are inviting the breath deep into your belly. This is a good place for the breath to rest. So throughout the day, if we can keep inviting the breath deep into the belly, we also invite a state of peace to the body and to the mind. We tap into our parasympathetic nervous system that says all is well. I can be in a state of chilled awakeness. I can digest my food. I can heal all the bits and pieces in my body. We've always got something going on. And so as you continue to breathe, we'll start our class today with an oldie but a goodie story. The parable by the Cherokee grandfather who's speaking to his grandson, and he says, "Inside me there is a battle between two wolves. One wolf is all that is bad in the world: anger, envy, violence, hate, greed. And the other wolf is all that is good: love and compassion, generosity." And the little boy says, "Oh, grandfather, but which one will win?" And the grandfather says, "Whichever one I feed." And so we're reminded that it is our choice today to feed whichever aspect of ourselves we wish to show up in the world today. And it's totally normal, we're human, to feel envy, to feel anger, to be knocked around a bit by life, and to react in ways that we may regret. But the more we keep tuning back into the breath in the belly, bringing presence, then we have choice. We cultivate choice. So choose who you are today. Bring one of those hands up to the heart and set your intention for today. This is what I will feed today with each breath, with how I go about my day, and what I choose to say. I choose to feed my compassion, my love, my truth, my authenticity, my confidence. You get to choose. Repeat that, hold that. This is what I feed today. And you can begin feeding it with your practice this morning. And so take your arms high. And as you breathe out, bring that left arm down and have a little side stretch. We're going to come into Vasisthasana today, our side plank. Breathe in and right hand comes down. So we're going to stretch into the sides. Vasisthasana is also going to feed that ability to choose. The legend of Vasisthasana, I can't remember it all, but it was basically was that he was born as a God, already knowing, having everything he needed, but his father caused him to forget. So he had to learn the lessons himself in life, just like us. We forget that we have choice. We forget that we can be who we want. Big stretch to the side. And one more over to the right. Beautiful. And then come into tabletop position. And tuck the toes under. Press up into dog. Ooh, big stretch of your bottom to the sky. And then walk your feet into your hands. Breathe in up to the sky. Breathe out, hands to the heart as we come to our first round of sun. Warming up, Drew style. Breathe in and lift. Press the big toes down. Find some space. And breathe out, fold. Breathe in, lift. Let this be a massage for your organs, as if you're massaging through your intention today. Breathe out. Take your right leg back. Press into the left big toe as you lift to the sky. And breathe out, fold. And the invitation is always there to keep things soft, or to really stretch to the outer limits of what feels good in the pose. Lengthening. Bringing the left leg back into modified plank. Press the earth away. Firm your lower abdominals. And breathe out. Float yourself down. Coming into Sphinx. Elbows underneath you. Breathe in. Open the heart. Breathe out. Chin to the throat. Your arms stay active here. And press through the big toes, point the toes. Make your legs long. Make the whole body long. And then hands come under the shoulders and press up into cat position for 3 cat-cows. Awakening the spine. And remembering all these movements that are so familiar to you. I'm just here to bringing the left leg forward. Oh, is that right? No, sorry, right leg forward. Just here to reconnect with your body. And each day is new. New for your body, new for your mind. And we approach our bodies with curiosity. What is here today to be known? Step forward into forward fold. Sway a little bit side to side. And then breathe in and reach for the sky again. Look up if that's okay for your neck. And breathe out, fold. If it's not, just keep the chin slightly tucked. 2 more. Lift. And fold. Lift. And fold. Left leg back. Low lunge. See if you can take that knee a little bit further back now. Lift to the sky. Shoulders drop. Breathe out. Lift the hands high. Breathe in. Tuck those shoulders into their sockets as you lift through the fingertips. And breathe out. Breathing in. And hands come to the earth. Press the earth away. Firm the lower abdominals. Hold. And then keep the elbows tucked, shoulders back as you come down. Back into Sphinx. Chin tucks. Elbows actively pressing down. Legs long. Face soft. Awakening the cervical spine, And the muscles behind the heart, your postural muscles. And hands under the shoulders, tuck your toes into tabletop position, 3 cat-cows. Follow the movement from the base of your spine up to the crown of your head. Base to the crown, whichever direction you're moving. Get to know your spine, last one. And then left leg forward, that knee, right knee back. So you get a nice stretch into that hip flexor and fold. Lift and fold. Open, like wings are opening, and fold. Tuck the back toe, forward, bend. Feel the lower belly meeting the thighs, even if you have to bend your knees to get there. Little soft sway. Face is soft and the neck is soft. And then press into big toes and pinky toes as you rise up. And reach for the sky. And breathe out, hands come to your heart. And bring your hands right down by your sides into Tadasana. Feel the soles of your feet grounded. The Bija mantra from Muladhara. I stay present today to the intention I've chosen is Lam. Breathing in. Lam. And lift the arms to the sky once again. And forward fold. Stepping the right leg back and turn towards it into a low squat. You choose how low you want it to be. Breathe and lift to the sky. Breathe out, sink down, strong legs. Breathe and lift. And squat down. Hold for just a moment. Press into those big toes. And then turn towards the left leg. And bring the legs back. Come back into tabletop. And this time put your weight into your left hand and reach the right arm to the sky. As we start to prep for our side plank. Breathe in and lift. There's weight coming into that left arm. Breathe in. Feel your side waist on the left side awakening. And then float yourself down. Little cobra here. The baby one. Breathe in. And out. And then tucking the toes, lifting yourself all the way up to downward dog. Press the heels down. Lift the bottom to the sky. And then step that left leg forward. Come back into your goddess squat. Turn towards the center. Bring the hands to the knees. And just bring the rib cage side to side here. Sink a bit lower into your squat. Press into the big toes and the pinky toes. Try to have an arch in your foot so your foot's not collapsing inside. And just waking up your ribs. Beautiful. And then meet it forward fold. So step the legs together and forward fold. Breathe and lift. Stretch to the sky. A little side sway. Breathe in and back to your fold. Take that right leg back again into our goddess squat. And then take the right arm to the sky on a diagonal. Sink your bottom a bit lower. And come back to center. Breathe in as the left arm comes high. So we're working now, focusing at Svadhisthana, our second chakra, which is all about savoring. So whatever intention you've chosen today, savor every moment that you live that. Let yourself savor it into existence in your day. And then bring the hands down into tabletop again. This time, lifting your left arm up. Bring your hips forward a bit so you've got weight into the right hand. And bring it down. Breathe in, left arm lift, hips come down a bit. And down. And one more time, lift the left arm, look towards it if you can. And sink down into cobra position. So breathe in and out. Breathe and lift and fold. Shoulders back, elbows tucked, and tuck the toes for a downward dog. Pedal your heels. Bring your foot forward a little bit. And bend the knees, bring your belly towards your thighs. Press the heels down. Bend the knees, belly towards thighs. Press the heels down. One more time. Lovely. And then step that left leg forward. Last time into our goddess squat. Come low. Come a little bit lower and just a little sway side to side. Arms are out at cactus height, cactus level. Big toes are pressing down. Feel those legs working. One more breath in. And breathing out, forward fold. The tractor goes past. And the dog barks. Breathe in, lift to the sky. And breathe out. Hands come down to the lower belly. Shoulders are open. Svadhisthana. I savor this intention I've set. I savor those moments in my life where it's here. The Bija mantra is done. Breathing in. Sorry, until the tractor goes past, it's not going to be happy. Lift to the sky. Rest up. Breathe out. Fold down. Sorry. There's a sheep in the garden. And take your right leg back into warrior position. Left heel in line with the right arch. Breathe up to warrior one. Sorry, hold your warrior for a second. Sorry, how are you going with your warrior? And breathe out, hands come down. Bring the knees down into a modified plank. And the same way now, we've got our hips a little bit lower. We're going to lift the right arm to the sky. Breathe out, bring it back down. I had to go get the recruits to come get this dog. Because that sheep's not going anywhere. Breathe in. And then come down to the earth. Beautiful. So stay in cobra. I'll come a little bit lower. Up into up dog. Heart is forward. Shoulders are back. And breathe out. Tuck your toes. Downward dog. And press it out. And turn your hips side to side. Tess is going to be happy with me. I got her out of bed for that. And then taking your right leg forward. Left leg stays back. Rise up into your warrior. Thanks, darling. So we're in warrior one. Now where we actually wanted to go with this was from here to warrior two. Then reverse your warrior. And we're going to change it up today. We're not doing warrior three. We're going to do humble warrior. So bring that right arm behind, interlace your fingers and drop towards the inside of your right knee. Then breathe in, rise back up. Warrior one. And breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, lift to the sky. Stretch up. Breathe out, forward fold. Take the left leg back. Back into that same warrior we were just in. Warrior one as you breathe in. Warrior two as you breathe out. Flip the forward hand, breathe in to reverse. Breathe out as the hands meet behind for humble warrior. And the hands can lift to the sky if that feels good. Beautiful. Then release the hands and come into modified plank. Let the hips be in full plank position, so in line with the shoulders, and then lifting that right arm to the sky. We're going to go side to side now and down, and the left arm and down. One more each side. Really firm through your lower abdominals as you do this. And down. Beautiful. Where are we going from here? And then float yourself down. Cobra, Sphinx, or upward dog. Upward dog, you want to start with the hands just down near the lower ribs so they end up under your shoulders as you lift up and drop the hips. And then tuck the toes. And we're back in downward dog. Right now we're working through Manipur chakra. That's where we do our warriors. It's where you find your courage and strength to live that intention, and you also forgive yourself for your mistakes because you're human. And then taking the left leg forward, right leg stays back. Last time through our warrior. Breathe in. Breathe out, warrior two. Sink that knee down. Flip the hand, breathe in, reverse. Breathe out. Hands meet behind. Humble warrior. Lift the hands if that feels all right. Drop the head. Breathe in. And then breathe out. Come to forward fold. Breathe in, lift to the sky. Breathe out, hands to the solar plexus. The Bija mantra is Ram. Breathing in. Ram. Reaffirming your intention as you lift to the sky. Breathe out, fold. Right leg back, we move into our heart space. So arms lift up into charity pose. Stretch through the sky. Breathe out. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Breathe in, lift. And breathe out, fold over that left leg. Breathe in, halfway lift here. And breathe out, fold. Beautiful. And then bring the legs down into cat position again. Bring your left hand to the center of the knees. Extend the right leg and then lift up into our modified Vasisthasana. If that's still too strong, you could have the left knee directly under the hip or have it further back. We're just about into nearly a full expression of Vasisthasana. That right arm lifting, look towards it. Breathe and breathe out. Bring that arm down and come down into cobra. Take the hands back into light stone. Lift the chest. Point the toes. Press the ankles together. Slightly tuck the chin and try to make your body long as you balance on your pubic bone. belly button. And then breathe out, hands under the shoulders and press up into downward dog. Bend the knees deeply and then press the heels down and the bottom up. Bend the knees deeply and press up. Bend and press. Beautiful. And then right leg comes forward, left leg is back. Breathe in. So our legs are in a triangle position. Breathe out. Interlace the fingers behind. Press the palms together if you can as you lift your heart to the sky. Keep the hands there as you come down over that right leg. Drop the head. Halfway lift, so tabletop, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then breathe out, release the arms, forward fold. Breathe in up to the sky. Stretch through the ribs. Breathe out, fold. Left leg back. Breathe in, rise. Breathe out, hold opposite elbows or choose cactus arms or interlaced fingers if that feels better. Lift the heart. Breathe out. Fold over that leg. Breathe in, halfway lift. Squeeze behind the heart. Breathe out, release the hands. Take that right leg back, knees come down. And then stretch through that left foot. Bring the right hand more towards the center in front of your right knee and lift. Beautiful. Hold here. Stretch the left fingertips to the sky. Stretch through the left toes. Have a bit of activation along the left side waist and lifting the core. Breathe in and then breathe out. Come down onto the mat. Interlace the fingers, squeeze the ankles together. Lift the heart, lift the feet. Long back of the neck. Feel the whole back of the body strong and engaged. Breathe in and breathe out. Make our way to downward dog. And just rest here a moment in dog in any way that feels good for you. And then take the left leg forward. Right leg is back. Our last charity pose, lift to the sky. If it's there for you and you'd like to come into full reverse prayer, bringing the palms together behind the back, pressing the heels of the hands together and drawing the shoulders back. I invite you there, or any other variation we've done. Breathe in, lift the heart. Go elbows back. Breathe out. Fold over that left leg. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, fold. Release the arms and come into forward fold. Breathe in, lift to the sky. Hands to the heart. The Bija mantra here is Yum. Breathing in. Yum. Staying open-hearted to that part of you that already is fulfilling the intention you've set. Lift to the sky. Breathe out, forward fold. Right leg back into triangle position. Hands up to the knee. Open that right arm up to the sky in triangle. Left palm facing forward, trying not to rest on the knee, but rather just extend the arms out in space. Slowly bring that left arm further down if that's okay for you, and you can keep that right hip open. If not, just stay higher. That's totally fine. And keep that right pinky toe pressed to the ground. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, bring the hands to the ground. Bring yourself back into full plank. Press the earth away, then turn onto the outside of the left foot and open the right arm up to the sky. If this is too strong, you could come down again onto your knee, that left knee. Or if it's too strong through your wrist, you could come down onto your left elbow. If you're feeling out of kilter, you could take your right foot a bit forward to give yourself a bigger platform for balancing. Breathe here, lift that right hip up a little bit. And then breathe out. Let's meet down on the earth. Take the fingertips out to the side for a flowing cobra. Look side to side. We've got the whole menagerie today. Pups, tractors, dogs, sheep, cooks. Looking side to side. Oh, and I started with the bed now. Side to side. The hands come under the shoulders. Cup your toes. And we're at downward dog. And so round the back and tuck the chin in. And then like a cat, stick your butt out and look forward. And then round the back, you bend the knees to do it. And then stick your butt out, look forward. So it's like cat position, but in dog. A more subtle movement of the spine. And then take your right leg forward. Left leg's back. Breathe in. Bring the hands to the knee, and then the left arm opens into triangle. If it's available to you and that left hip can stay open, come a bit lower. Hands are in space, not resting on your leg. Press into the left pinky toe and open that left hip as you press the feet away from each other. Breathe in and breathe out, forward fold. Breathe into the sky. Lift and lengthen and breathe out, fold down. That left leg comes back again. Hands come to the knee, open into triangle. Sink a little deeper if you can. And if you want to make it harder, take that left arm overhead into a big side stretch, keeping that left hip open. And the right arm could join it if you like. One more breath here. And then the hands windmill down into plank. Come to the outside of the right foot and take the left arm high. You can feel how all the different postures feed into each other. We've got the same feeling we had in triangle of pressing the arms away from each other. Remember, you could put that right knee down. You could bring the left foot forward for extra balance. Another breath here as you lift the left hip and come down. Or you can be on that elbow instead of the wrist. Fingertips to the side, flowing cobra. Hands under the shoulders, up to down dog. And come up onto your tippy toes and turn the heels over to the right. Up onto your tippy toes and turn the heels to the left. This is one of my favorite movements. I think this feels so good. One more time each side. I think I say that about a lot of movements. And to the left. And then the left leg comes forward. Right leg is back. Rising up into triangle on this side. Sink lower if that works for you. But check in with your right hip opening, your right pinky toe pressing down. And then if you like, take that right arm up to the ear like a tabletop. And if you like, take the left arm to meet it. You can feel how your core has to engage. 2 more breaths. And then forward fold. Well done. Breathe in, lift to the sky. Breathe out, hands to the heart. And the throat chakra is hum. Breathe in. As we release all that isn't serving anymore. And so we're going to come down for one last iteration of Vasisthasana. So breathe up to the sky. We're not doing the whole flow because I want to come down for some floor work. But forward fold down, then into cat position. From there, extend the legs into plank. Remember, you could come down onto your elbows if you prefer here. Once again, turn to the outside of the left foot and lift the right arm to the sky. And then take that right arm overhead, just like we did in triangle, and lift the right hip as you do so. Really lift and stretch through the arms, through that arm. And then breathe out, bring it down. Come back through plank to the other side. So come to the outside the right foot. Lift the left arm. Take the left arm overhead and lift that left hip up to the sky. Strong. You get the same benefits on your elbow if you need to be there, or you feel free to put your knee down. And then the arm comes down and float yourself down into a cobra position. Lift that right knee and just pull it in towards your bottom. Relax your head down. And stretch into that right glute. That right quad. And then release the leg. Look towards your right knee and bring it out to the side. Flex your foot. So you've got yourself at 90 degrees, coming into like a half frog pose, and then adjust your left hip over. You've got this opening through the right hip, and look to the left if that's okay. And come back through center, straighten that leg, and now bring up the left knee. So stretch into that quad. Support yourself with your right arm, your head, wherever it's comfortable. If you're looking for even more back bend, you can come back into a speech position even with your right elbow, or you can keep it low. Keep your pubic bone pressing down to keep the sacrum long, the low back open. And also, of course, you're in that speech position. And then bring that leg down, turn towards it, bring the leg to 90 degrees, and then rest back on your belly and look to the right. Just a little gentle inner thigh opening, a half frog pose. And then come back to center. Just a little lift up into baby cobra. and down. Tuck the toes. We've got one more variation on our Vasisthasana. So come back through, ready for Vasisthasana. You're in your plank. Press the earth away, roll onto the left side. Take the right arm to the sky. And then you're going to bring the right foot into tree position. And you can tuck it right in to the inner thigh. Or you could, if you want to, have a go, take hold of the big toe and take that leg up into the sky. Either way, you're reaching that left or the right hip up, not letting yourself collapse down, or take one of the other variations that we used. 2 more breaths. This is working me hard. And then bring the leg down. Come through the center. Come over onto the right side, left leg lift. Come into a tree position or one of the other ones. Or see if you can grab the big toe. Ooh, I don't feel steady on this side. And lift it to the sky. Open the chest. Lift that left hip up. Don't let it collapse. 2 more breaths. And then release down. Well done. Whatever you did, come back into child. Give yourself a congratulations. Remember your intention you set. Whether you're choosing to be compassionate or loving or generous, give that all to yourself. This is where we practice. If we don't give it to ourselves, it's not complete. And it's hard to give it to others. And then walk the hands in, feet in towards the hands. And rise up one last time. So we can finish with our lotus tree. So weight comes to the right side. Left foot comes wherever it's comfortable. Open your hands into lotus position at your heart. Place your intention there from today. This is who I choose to be. This is the wolf I choose to feed. And then take the arms overhead. Open the lotus wide. Feel it blossoming already within you. And then create the Gyan Mudra with the left and right hand. So index fingers and thumbs touching as you draw a golden thread out of the lotus. Open the arms wide. Weave that thread through your day. I weave this intention through my day. I remember who I am and who I choose to feed. Breathing in and breathe out. Let the foot come down. Feel yourself grounded and balanced, touching the earth with your presence. Weight comes to the left. Squeeze that left glute. Right foot comes out to the side and then resting on the leg wherever it's comfortable for you. Don't press into the knee, so either be above or below the knee. Lotus at the heart. Place your intention there. Really feel yourself doing that or see yourself doing that. Let it be tangible. And then breathe in. Take the arms overhead. Feel that lotus blossoming. Open your lotus wide. And then Gyan Mudra, index fingers and thumbs touching on each hand. Open the hands wide, grow your branches. Draw the shoulders back, feel your heart open. See what your day is like as you nurture within yourself this intention. Breathe in And as you breathe out, let the leg come down, the arms come down. Once again, feel yourself here in Tadasana. I am a mountain of peace, of love, passion, joy, whatever it is you've chosen for today. And then take the legs a little bit wider and sort of dance yourself down into a squat, a yogic squat. It can be high or low. So important to keep these hips open, these knees open, these ankles strong. But again, you can be as high as you need to be, or even holding onto a chair, the back of a chair or a tabletop. Every little bit you do helps. I have a little edge here with this wooden thing that helps me. I can hang on to it and keep my heart open. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, come down onto your bottom. Sit up nice and tall. Roll the shoulders back, lift the heart. Extend the hands in front of you and let's slowly roll down together. Down, use your core to control this. Down, tucking the sacrum, using your abdominals. Beautiful. And then bring your hands underneath your bottom as you lift your legs up to the sky. So just have a little bit of lift under your bottom, or if you have a block or a cushion for this Viparita Karani, feel free to do that. Point the toes and then flex them. Point and flex. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, draw your pelvic floor up, your lower abdominals in, so you're firming your core muscles. Keep breathing as you keep lifting the pelvic floor and tucking in those lower abdominals. So you're nice and engaged here. And then you're going to keep your left leg in the air as the right slowly comes down, and you're supporting this by really drawing up that pelvic floor, drawing those lower abdominals in. If there's any strain at your low back, then do this with bent legs. Just hover that right leg over and then reaffirm your pelvic floor as you lift it back up. And then the left leg. You're breathing, you're not holding your breath. Tucking from the belly button down to the pubic bone, into the spine. Squeeze those muscles into the spine. Pelvic floor stays lifting, lifting as if you're stopping yourself doing a wee. One more time each side, or if you know you're really strong through the core and you want to do both legs at the same time, feel free. But if you feel any strain at your low back, you need to back off. You're not working your core, you're just hurting your back. The core is what's supporting all this. Beautiful. Back up to the top. And then release, come into happy baby. Bring the knees down into the armpits. And you can play and move here in happy baby in any way that feels good. So we just did a little bit of core, but know that you actually don't need to do tons of core to have a decent core that supports your back. You just need to be consistent with it. So a little bit every day goes a long way. So it's just like reminding your body, once it's there and you can switch it on at will, which is the trick for some people, then it's just reaffirming each day. If you want to extend your legs out and that feels good, please do. And back. And then bring the knees together. Feel how you use your core to keep those knees directly above your hips. If you need to back off, then bring the knees closer to your chest. Pelvic floor is lifting, lifting. Breathe in. Breathe out to a count of 4, taking your knees to the side as your head goes to the right, knees go left. Or sorry, the other way. It doesn't matter. As long as your head goes the opposite way to your knees. Control it. Lift that pelvic floor. Don't let the knees flop to the ground. Breathe into a count of 4. And control to the other way. Head goes the opposite direction. In for 4. And out for 4. Check in with your pelvic floor. If you let it go, pull it up. Back to center. Knees to the chest. Make yourself into a ball. And then extend through, ready for some integration here. So first extend through the right heel, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Press the heel down, squeeze your right glute and lift it gently off the mat and then place it down and relax. Then press through the left heel, press the left heel down, squeeze the left glute and then relax. Then squeeze both glutes as if you're trying to tuck them under and tuck your sacrum under and then relax. Then take the right arm down, palm facing up, down the outside of the leg as if you're trying to touch the outside of your knee. And then flop it down, relax it, palm facing up. Left hand comes down, take it down the outside of the thigh, stretch through, feel that shoulder coming away from the ear. And then relax it, both palms facing upward. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the heart, and then relax down. Tuck the chin in and look towards your feet. And then relax the head down, feel the openness in the back of the neck. And then just let the head flop side to side, find some ease. And then come back to center. And then feel the posture of your body here in Shavasana, the final resting pose. See if there's any last adjustments you need to make for you to feel comfortable. And if the low back isn't comfortable here, bend the knees, put cushions, do what you need to do. Scanning through the body from the head, the face, the throat and neck, the shoulders and arms, hands and fingers, the spine, the muscles of the back, the chest and belly, the pelvis, the thighs, the knees, the lower legs, the ankles, the feet, and the toes. Bring a loving, compassionate awareness to the whole of your body. As you feel every cell in your body bubbling away with life energy, integrating and absorbing all the benefits of your practice today. Muscles going, oh, that's right, I'm strong. I can remember that I'm strong. Joints, ah, that's right, I can open and have full range of motion. I'd forgotten that. Doesn't it feel good to open and move? every cell in your body breathing together, breathing in life energy. And whatever intention you've chosen today, imagine it's there, like a golden light above you, or maybe you're drawing it from the earth or the trees or the sky. And breathe it in. And as you breathe out, feel it flow from the crown of your head down through the whole length of the body. It's as if you're sending a message and a gift to every part of your body. This is who we are today. Breathe it in. And breathe it out, down through the body, sending a message to every cell, every tissue, every organ. Drink this vitamin compassion. Take some of this vitamin love, strength, courage, wisdom, humility, equanimity. Breathe it all in. And send it like a love letter to every cell in your body. You're going to love reading it. And then affirm to yourself, I am whole and complete, just as I am. I am whole and complete, just as I am. I am enough, just as I am. I am enough, just as I am. I am radiant, just as I am. I am radiant, just as I am. And feel every cell repeating that back to you. Whole and complete, enough, radiant. And then we're going to finish our practice, seal our practice with 3 Oms. If you would like to stay laying down, feel free. If you would like to finish your practice sitting up as we began, then I invite you to move there now. If you have to get on with your day, that might be a way to re-arouse yourself. Spine is tall and long. Awareness is present. Hands at belly or the heart, or both at the heart, or in a mudra you choose. Breathing in. Breathing in. Breathing in. And hands in prayer position, acknowledging the light within yourself, the light within all these beautiful women you've practiced with this morning, and the light within all beings. We bow
and say namaste.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I feel like it was a very eventful practice this morning. I was very active in my home.